Hello, everybody. I'm so happy you came. My name is Janelle of Good Enough with Janelle, and we are here with a weeknight video. I post 2 videos a week on Mondays and Fridays at 11:30 a.m. Central Time. The Monday videos are weeknight videos that I've recorded throughout the week, and the Friday videos are from the weekend, usually contain some sort of special project because I actually have the time to be able to do it. I do work full time, so during the day, so I would not be able to get a lot done during the weekday. Feel free to give the video a thumbs up, comment below. I usually have a question pinned there for you to answer. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. All of this helps me get noticed by YouTube a little bit more and helps me to be able to motivate other people with cleaning their homes and getting themselves caught up on that. One of the things that I always have in my videos is dishwashing. And that's because it's one of the most simple tasks that make you really feel like you've accomplished something. In our house, our dishwasher actually does not work, hasn't since summer. So I use the opportunity to wash the dishes in the sink. And then we use the dishwasher, actually like a really big drying rack, which is super great because then you don't have to worry so much about how you load the dishes in because it's just drying. You're not worrying about it, the soap can get around to clean it. If you look here, this blue thing that I'm always cleaning in every single video is one of our favorite pieces. It's actually a Tupperware pasta maker. And we got it when I was a Tupperware consultant a couple years ago. And we actually have 2 of them. And they are just the greatest thing. It cooks your pasta great, and we love it. And we use it all the time. As you can see in all of our videos, we always have it to get washed. So feel free to put this video up on your TV or your phone or your computer or whatever you need to, and play it in the background either while you're doing your own cleaning to have it motivate you, or just sit back and relax and watch the video and listen to some fun music. Thanks! So here I am looking to add some new coffee to my husband's container with his Death Wish coffee. And I underestimated just how many coffee beans there were still in that container. And I wanted to try to get the new stuff at the bottom so that the old stuff is on top and gets used quicker. And then I had a heck of a time with this bag, and we had no scissors or knives on that side. So I had to get a little bit frustrated and creative and frustrated. Yay, I got it. Woohoo! So then I got a little creative when I was trying to get the beans in there again to try to get the new beans more on the bottom. Kind of worked, kind of didn't. You win some, you lose some. And then add the old beans that I had saved and put them on the top so that they get used first. You guys, my hubby made the best macaroni and cheese. So much delicious cheese, and it was so wonderful. And we just had a couple leftovers that are great for being able to take to lunches, or for him to be able to eat at home when he's working, because he still gets to work remote. I go into the office, and it was just, oh, so yummy. I loved it. I could not believe how many dishes had built up in 2 days' time. But we had so many dishes today. And I know that part of it was just from our dinner. And I just didn't feel like doing dishes yesterday. And hey, look, there's that pasta maker right up on top. You might see me grab that red brush every so often, and that's just for the more visible food or anything like that on the dishes. I like to keep the sponge to just use for regular washing it off, but for any of the extra gunk, I like to use that red brush. It's crummy, it's old, it's yucky, but it will get the stuff off without ruining the sponge. So, confession time. This bowl was actually quote unquote liberated from a friend of mine. She gave me some leftovers to take home in it, and I never gave her the bowl back because we really, really love it. I apologized to her probably a couple months later and said, "We really like the bowl, we don't want to give it back." She said that was fine. But yeah, so thanks, Steph. We really still love that bowl. I am also a very firm believer in soaking dishes. The hubby doesn't like that I do that so much, but I always do that, and it helps make everything so much easier. Especially like if we're washing it every night, even between dinner time and when I do the dishes, it might need a little bit of soak. So you can get it started to soak at the beginning of doing the dishes, and even just that little bit of time between then and the end, it has already improved. So yay, team soak the dish. Plus, it's a great excuse to not do the dish. Just saying. As much as possible, I like to get the water bottles out of the plastic before we put it in the fridge. In this case, it wasn't quite before. We were close to the end of the package, but then it just gives us a better idea of how much water is left to put in there. And then I added some of my own black raspberry sparkling ice that I love, although I do dilute it a little bit to add, get rid of some of the carbonation, because it can be a lot of carbonation otherwise for me. I like the carbonation, but not that much. So then we just restocked some soda. We don't normally have soda in the house, but my hubby's been having some work stuff going on and just needed the extra caffeine. And then I wanted to fill up my container I got a bunch of different like veggie straws and apple straws, and it's just easier to put it in this open box and have it a little bit organized so that when it comes to the morning, I can just grab what I need and throw it in my bag and go for when I'm going to work. I wanted to take the opportunity to get Pip's food ready for the next day. And sometimes it's just easier to pour right from the big container once I get to the bottom of it and fill it up that way. And I wanted to end the video with a cute little video of Pip getting her treat for the night. She was such a good girl. So thank you everybody for watching. If you made this far, give a little heart emoji in the comments below. Thumbs up if you like the video, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And remember, it is okay to be good enough, and that is great with us. Thanks, everybody.